Hello everyone, I'm Razorblade Mango, and, okay, the reason my voice is kind of lower than usual is because I still have people in the house. So, I don't want to be too loud about this, and I am recording this kind of early. Much earlier than usual. Well, it's been a long time since I've been up this early. But, I guess there's some kind of, gamer alarm clock in my stomach. Because I woke up exactly at 5 o'clock, the time it's for me when the Microsoft Gamescom conference started. So I just, I was wide awake, I turned on my computer, and I started watching this conference. And let me say this, Microsoft had a really, really good conference this year. Really good Gamescom conference. I had no expectations for this. I wasn't even planning on watching it, and it blew me away. I mean, I'm not saying it was great, because they still had a lot of kind of boring stuff that I really don't care about. But for the most part, this was actually a really good conference. It did a lot. They did quite a bit of reveals that I thought were really cool. And they revealed some new gameplay footage for stuff that I've been interested in that I thought looked good. But rather than do a big review of it all, because trust me, that's kind of boring to me. I want to single out one piece of news that I feel was the defining moment of the conference that has now officially had people across the internet screaming, just furious. And I'm talking about Rise of the Tomb Raider being exclusive to Xbox One. So, yeah, if you haven't heard that yet, that's big news. That's a big win for Microsoft. Holy shit, that's a huge win. Because last year, last year when they released the first game, that was incredible. I fucking love that game. That's to me personally, even as a big Sony fanboy, I consider Tomb Raider to be better than all of the Uncharted games. I am not joking. I love Tomb Raider. I thought Crystal Dynamics did an amazing job rebooting that series. I thought the graphics were incredible, the writing was superb. Almost everything about that game was, oh my god, it was so incredible. And when it was revealed that they were working on a second one at E3 this year, I was like, wow, alright, finally I get to play my first, because I didn't buy the definitive edition for PS4. I really had no interest in it, because I already played the game and I had it for PS3 from PlayStation Plus. But I was like, wow, finally I'm going to get this game for my PS4. Rise of the Tomb Raider is going to be fucking awesome. I'm going to have this in Uncharted 4 next year. Oh yeah, this is going to be sweet. And guess what? It ain't coming to PS4. It ain't even coming to PC. It's gonna be an Xbox One exclusive, which is shocking to me. This is one of the biggest surprises and shocks I've ever seen from anything game related. Oh my god, this is huge. This is a huge win for Microsoft, considering that Tomb Raider has been a big Sony flagship franchise for many years now, and it's big. This is a big win for Microsoft. I can't stop saying that, because that's just, I can't believe this is happening. This is huge. It's huge for Microsoft, and for this, they are providing an extremely strong case for me to get an Xbox One, and I'm really tempted to now. After this and Scream Ride, especially Scream Ride, Scream Ride is like a sadistic version of Roller Coaster Tycoon, which I fucking like. That's a dream game of mine. So Rise of the Tomb Raider, but I want to talk more about this because I think it's interesting, and I want to bring up some points as to my reaction to it was half like a quarter excitement, a quarter shock, and half disappointment, because I'm not gonna lie, I am really disappointed that it's not coming to PS4. Am I gonna sit around and complain about it? No, I'm not gonna like complain that Microsoft got a big huge deal like this, because we've all been asking for Microsoft to come up with big exclusives, and this is maybe the biggest, next to Halo 5 and the Halo Master Chief Collection. This is the biggest fucking exclusive grab they have now. This is enormous. And of course people all over the internet are angry about this. I'm personally not angry about this, because I never really played Tomb Raider as a kid, so I don't have that nostalgic thing to like drive me to rage. I am disappointed though, but at the same time, I'm confused as well. But what's interesting is that on Tomb Raider's Tumblr, just a few minutes after this announcement, they posted this, Crystal Dynamics, the developer behind the game, posted this letter. It's basically, "Dear Tomb Raider community," and I'm reading this off of GameSpot, and I'll put up the link later on. "Dear Tomb Raider community, as you may have seen, we've just announced that Rise of the Tomb Raider coming holiday 2015 is exclusively on Xbox. We consider all of you to be the lifeblood of Tomb Raider and the work we do at Crystal. I'd like to give you some insight into this decision and why we feel this is the very best thing for the Tomb Raider sequel we're crafting at this studio." And it basically goes on for like a big paragraph that says blah 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 blah. We love Microsoft with their supportive partners. Blah 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 blah. Don't blah blah blah. But this is interesting. This doesn't mean we're walking away from our fans who only play on PlayStation or on PC. Those are great systems, with great partners and amazing communities. We have Lara Croft and the Temple of Osiris coming to those platforms this December, and Tomb Raider the Definitive Edition is available on PS4. We know that there are probably many more questions and concerns. Please do send them to us, and we'll answer to the best of our ability. Meanwhile, we're all out to try and make something truly special, the most ambitious Tomb Raider game ever built. Thanks, Daryl Gallagher, Crystal Dynamics, Head of Studios. As a few people have pointed out, this whole line of saying, "That doesn't mean we're walking away from our fans who only play on PlayStation or PC." Yeah, that's kind of what you're doing with this game. You really are, like, you're taking away from us. And I'm not saying this with like malice or threat or any kind of anger. I'm saying that like cold hard facts. You are taking this away from PlayStation and PC. People that love playing on PC and want the best graphics possible, you're taking that away from them. People that want to play it on PlayStation as a franchise that's been with Sony for like decades now, you're taking that away from them. What my thing is, what's the reasoning behind this? I'm curious what the reasoning behind this is. And people have had their own comments like, "Oh, they suck Microsoft's dick. Oh, Microsoft paid them a buttload of money. Oh, Microsoft did this, Microsoft did that." And you know what? My theory is that that one of them, not the sucking their dick part, but and they were absolutely right, that Microsoft must have paid them so much money for this. Oh my god, I can only imagine how much they forked over for this console exclusive. Because this is one of those that's like so huge, it's unbelievable. This is like Final Fantasy 13 being on Xbox 360 huge. It's enormous. It's just Microsoft, and probably this a lot had to do with the fact that Uncharted 4 is going to be coming out next year around the same time. So Microsoft really needs something like that to advertise and to be like, "Hey, we have this over here. Yeah, we have something like Uncharted over here." And yeah, I think Tomb Raider is an established property. People loved the last game. It was a huge critical success. Now here's where the confusion comes in. And this, I don't try to make a video where I complain or reveal Square Enix's hypocrisy or bullshit. I'm not trying to do this like in every video I make, but this is like a big another what the fuck moment for Square Enix, because Square Enix, they are the publishers. They own Crystal Dynamics. So the fact that Square Enix, they complained about the fact that the first Tomb Raider didn't make that much money. They complained about the fact that they were losing money based on Tomb Raider, and then like 9 or 10 months later, they were like, "Oh, we finally now recouped the budget for Tomb Raider, and we're complaining about it some more." Now, the fact that you making Tomb Raider, the sequel, exclusive to a new console, exclusive to one console, when you have complained about financial problems in the past, that doesn't make sense to me. That really does not make sense to me. And like I'm seeing right now, and this is probably just like the fanboy section of the internet, and they're complaining that they're done with this game, they're done with this series, they're done with this studio, they're done with Square Enix, fuck Square Enix, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. That's pretty much all the comments that I'm seeing from like every website I'm looking at this story on. They're just saying, fuck you, Crystal Dynamics, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Fuck you for abandoning us. And they have. Let's be clear here. They have abandoned PlayStation. They have abandoned PC. They kind of are shooting themselves in the foot with this. They kind of are, because it's I'll put it like this. It's like a lot of people have been saying, this is a big win for Microsoft. It's a tremendous loss for gamers. And really, it'll be interesting to see how much this game is going to sell now. Or how many people buy an Xbox One for this game. I'm tempted to, but I'm hesitant now, only because, like, this is one of those big stories that I am kind of hesitant to buy a little bit, because I feel like they are going to release it for PlayStation 4 at some time. They talked about how Plants vs. Zombies and Garden Warfare and Rise were all Xbox One exclusives, or Microsoft exclusives, and then they released them on PC later on, and now Garden Warfare is going to be coming out to PS4 and PS3 pretty soon. So it's my concern that, I mean, it might come on PC eventually. I highly doubt it's going to come on PS4, but I do have reasonable suspicions nonetheless. So I'm going to keep an eye on this. And so, but yeah, I just wanted to throw up this quick video. This is definitely one of the most interesting gaming stories of the year, in my opinion. This is a huge win for Microsoft. They really pulled out the big guns for Gamescom, which I was super impressed with. Sony has a lot to live up to. And yeah, this is big for Microsoft. Big, big, big. It's a big loss for gamers, like I said. And it's very questionable what they're doing, what the reasoning behind this with Crystal Dynamics and Square Enix. I am curious if the theory that Microsoft paid them a shitload of money for this property is true. I want to see the figures. I want to see the specific amount of money and the deal that they made. This, and to be honest, this deal could have gone all the way back to before Tomb Raider was even released, the first one. They could have said something like, look, we're going to help you with this new Tomb Raider game. But the catch is, you're going to have to release it, the sequel. If it does well, you're going to have to release the sequel exclusively on Xbox, on our next-gen console. And that's exactly what they're doing. And I also want to bring up that the Definitive Edition sold a lot more on the PS4 than on Xbox One. So again, what is the logic behind this decision? I am curious. I'm not curious. I'm very intrigued by what went down behind this deal. So that's my 2 cents thrown in there about this. Yeah, and it's another blow from Square Enix. They've already been fucking up this year, so it's just one more thing. I do not like talking, as I've said before, I don't like talking shit about Square Enix, but when they do dumb shit like this, yeah, it's worth talking about, and it's worth kind of wagging your finger at them, you know. Not doing good over there, Square Enix. So, anyway, thank you for watching. If you like what you see, subscribe. And let me know what you think of this. I am genuinely curious what you guys think. So, anyway, thank you for watching. And as always, have a good one.